Well, it is my pleasure to welcome to our podcast this week. It is the top junior middleweight contender, Serhii Bohachuk. Serhii, welcome to the show. Thank you very much for doing this. You got an important fight coming up. It's going to be a rematch to avenge a loss, and it will take place against Brandon Adams. You're fighting him on a very big stage. It'll take place on the undercard of the Canelo Alvarez-Terence Crawford fight, September 13th at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. So I'm looking forward to talking to you about that fight. Thank you very much for doing this, and welcome.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, big fight coming up. I'm very excited. It's big show. It's big arena. It's very big chance for me. Show my skills for everyone, for everybody. For me, it's big chance. I'm very happy. I'm very excited.
No doubt about it. So you'll be fighting him as a 10 rounder. I'm told that the contract weight is 156 pounds, so just a little bit
Mhm.
over the division limit. It's not a championship fight at this point. So first of all, as I mentioned, you're fighting on this big card. You alluded to your excitement to be on this level of a big show. Just give me your thoughts about appearing on Canelo Crawford. It's arguably the biggest fight of the year. A lot of people think it's the biggest fight in boxing for the past several years. Now, you're not on the main card, you're on the final preliminary card, but in some ways that's a great thing because it's going to be available to, even if you don't have a Netflix subscription, all over social media, YouTube, places like that. So what are your thoughts on being on the big show?
It's very big show coming up. I'm very happy to be here in this show. It's big stadium. It's a lot of fans, a lot of people. Scam, a lot of people support. It's a lot of fans, new fans for me. I can show more people my skills.
Well, before we jump into all the things about the fight that you're going to have on September 13th, obviously this is a rematch. I want to hear a little bit from your perspective about the first fight you had with Brandon Adams. It took place in March 2021. You guys fought in Puerto Rico. Serhii, you were ahead by quite a bit on all three scorecards going into the eighth round. You were in control of the fight. I just went back and I looked at it just to refresh my memory on how it ended. There were just a few seconds left in that round. He caught you with a good left hook. He knocked you down, and you did beat the count. You were a little
You
unsteady.
know, you
Referee stopped
know,
the fight.
uh, it's 4 years ago. I think I was young and I make mistake. You're right. I'm beat him every round, and I'm before this fight. I have record 17 KO, and I thinking for one more KO. I need 18 KO, and I need go, and I want KO, and I'm half KO, and I'm lost KO. It's big mistake. I make big mistake, and now in this show I fix this mistake.
Did you try to get a rematch with him immediately? Because it's been like 4 years. Obviously, I'm pretty sure. And he didn't fight for a while after that fight. He took like 3 years off. So did you press for a rematch at that point? I mean, you have it now, but what was going on in the years since that fight that you didn't fight him again?
I think he don't want this rematch. You know, I want, of course, I want because it's mistake. It's big mistake for me. I need it. I need to fix this, and I'm very happy. I have now big chance. Show people it was mistake, and I need to fix this.
So as I mentioned, sir, he took off 3 years after he fought you, even though he's coming off, obviously, at that time, the biggest win, still the biggest win of his career. He took the time off. He has won two out of his last three fights since he came back in 2024. He is coming off of a split decision loss. What are you expecting from him this time around?
Well, I wanna back and tell you before first fight with the Adams. Yeah, I don't have experience for long rounds. I have maximum 6 or 7 rounds fights. Now I have two fights for 12 rounds. Now I have to fight for decision. I know what is this. Now I know what is this 12 rounds. I know what is more rounds. Before I don't know this. And maybe I make this mistake before I don't know how many rounds how what rounds I'm feeling, 8 rounds or 10 rounds. Now I know what is this 12 rounds. I have 2 times 12 rounds, and I know.
Oh, but
I'm now I'm
this
ready
is
for
only a
more
10 round
rounds.
fight though, Serhii, not a 12-round fight.
Yeah. Now I know what this 12 rounds fights. You know. And now I have 12 rounds with Mendoza. Now I have 12 rounds with Ortiz. And I know what this 12 rounds. I know what is this more rounds. You know.
Okay. And so do you feel like it's a matter of you just being able to pace yourself better? Were you a little tired maybe going into that round when you had your first fight in it and you got stopped?
One more, please.
I said, do you feel like you know how to pace yourself better? In other words, when you fought him the first time and he defeated you, was it a matter that maybe you were just getting a little bit tired in the eighth round because you didn't have that experience going deep into
And
fights?
not tired. I don't have experience, you know. I don't have experience for 8 rounds, for 10 rounds, you know. I think he's tired, you know, and he's very smart. He's show little bit he's tired and wait and punch it. He's very smart, you know. He's have good boxing experience, you know. He
So
has
you
long boxing career.
okay, you are the former WBC interim champion at 154 pounds. You're currently the WBC's number one contender. You're also the mandatory challenger. And anytime somebody with that status, the mandatory position, you take a fight before you fight for the title, you risk that status. And I'm wondering, like, what was it about it that said, you know what, I can't get the title fight right away. The champion is Sebastian Fundora. He's got a fight coming up against Keith Thurman. Did you just say, you know what, I need to stay active, and whatever's going to happen is going to happen?
No, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I wanna give me chance. Give me chance. Fight with the Fundora. I want this fight. Of course, I want this fight. I'm waiting a long time. Last year, I'm one eliminator fight, and
No, but
I'm
I'm saying
waiting.
you're risking that position. You have a guaranteed opportunity to fight the winner of Fundora
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Thurman, but you're risking that by fighting a guy that already defeated you one time.
You know, I don't know why this.
Do you feel like you're risking you're okay risking the status?
I Yes, of course, I'm okay.
Okay, I'm just asking. Some guys aren't as brave as you. They want to sit on their they
But
want to sit.
for me, it doesn't matter who. Fundora doesn't matter who. I need the title. I need the best boxers. I need the best boxers because I'm with the best boxers. Can show my skills. Can show my better version. You know.
Well, a lot of people that have become fans of yours, I think, have done so because they watch your great fight, a 2024 Fight of the Year contender that you had against Vergil Ortiz. Uh,
Uh-huh.
you know, you lost the interim belt to him in that fight. It was a very close fight, majority decision. You scored 2 knockdowns. People thought it was one of the greatest fights they've seen. I'm wondering, I know you think you won the fight. Do you still think about that? How disappointing was that to you to have the 2 knockdowns, not get the decision, lose the belt?
You know, this fight, I'm not feeling. If I lost this fight, I don't feel this. And a lot of people say rematch. I'm saying not rematch. I can beat one more time him, and this time I beat 4 knockdowns, knockouts. You know, now I'm angry.
Well, the one thing about it is, even though you didn't get the win in that particular fight, that was about a year ago, 13 months ago. You've stayed active. You've had 2 fights since then as you prepare to go into this fight with Brandon Adams. Uh, there's a lot of fighters that don't have that kind of activity. How important was it for you and your team to say, you know what, let's try to stay busy, even if we're not making huge money for every fight, and to go in there and just stay sharp?
You know, I needed. Yes, you're right. I needed stay ready. I needed stay active. I needed everything fights. Because when you long time don't have time, long time don't have fight. You not a good feeling, you know. For me, it's I need everything will be ready. I needed everything training. It's good for me. I'm feeling great. I'm everything training and everything. You can call me and let's go fight. Yes, let's go. I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Well, you fight in one of the best divisions in boxing. I think that the junior middleweight division might be the best division in boxing. You're right there in the middle of all the top contenders to be in any of the bigger fights in the weight class. Uh, I mentioned you are in the position to fight if you win against Brandon. You're the mandatory for the winner of Sebastian Fundora against Keith Thurman. They're fighting on October 25th. And since you're going to get the winner of that fight, as long as you prevail, September 13th, I wonder, what do you think of that fight? Who do you like to win between Fundora and Keith Thurman? And I know how much you want the winner of that fight.
Now I'm concentrated for my next fight. If I win, when I win this fight, and I won't find Fundora. I won't find Fundora. I think Fundora beat Turman. Fundora beat Turman, and next I wanna fight in Fundora. Give me chance. Give me title.
So you have that in the future. If you win, you'll get that title opportunity. Whoever is the winner of that fight. But is there any part of you that says, you know what, I want to fight Vergil Ortiz again also because we had such a great fight. You feel like you won.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
has
yeah.
the interim belt still.
Yeah, look, you told before, you're right. It's my weight division. It's very, very strong now. I think it's my weight division, super welterweight now, the best weight division, really. A lot of interesting boxers, and yeah, I can show one more fight with Ortiz, good fight. I can show with this Fundora, good fight. I know Fundora. I have good experience. I have a lot of sparring with him. I can show good fights with Fundora. I can show with good fights with everything. Who is now number 10.
Oh,
Who is
that's a
the title.
great division. He's fighting Ortiz is fighting Lubin. There's Xander
Yeah,
has the WBO title.
yes,
Murtaza Aleyev has the
yeah.
IBF title. There's Abbas Barrel, who just showed himself to the world in a recent victory against Tejas. Uh, how exciting is it to know that if one guy says no to fighting you, there's 5 or 6 other really good fighters in the division that might be willing to say yes.
I'm hope very soon promoter make me fight with Fundora because now I'm one contender, number one WBC. I'm push him. I wanna fight with him. Another title maybe no good ratings and WBC and number one. Give
So
me chance.
before you get to that, you obviously got to take care of Brandon Adams. I'm wondering, when you think about how the fight will go, how he stopped you the first time, even though you were winning pretty handily before that. I know the win is the most important thing, but how satisfying would it be to not only avenge the loss, but to do so by getting a knockout of the guy that stopped you?
And then it's first time it's what when I'm back in gym, what Manny Robles, my coach Manny Robles told me. He told me it's not loss, it's learning. It's not loss, it's learning and forward straight. And
But would a knockout be
yeah,
more satisfying than just a win?
I'm very, very, very thank you, Brandon Adams, because he is teach me. Before fight with him, I thinking like my iron chin, my chin iron, I'm lost a lot of I'm punch it, lost. And after fight with him, I'm learning. I'm can't lost punch. I needed more moving, more different, And now he's learning for first time, and now I'm different. He told in an interview, I'm same. I'm same. 4 years
Well,
ago, I was young. I was a little bit stupid.
fair enough. Well, whatever happens, however it goes, I wish you the best of luck in the rematch. And if you get the victory, I'm going to look very much looking forward to seeing you get the title shot.
Yes, thank you.
All
Yes,
right, sir. Thank you. Best of luck to you, my friend. Appreciate it.
thank you. Bye.